bunch of that, of course. And then this is the chip Chris picked for his lunches. He really wanted Pringles. Where I'm gonna keep this, I don't fucking know, but I'll figure it out. We got a big box of Pringles. Would not have been my choice, but it's not for me, so it don't matter. We have got butthole paper, oatmeal cream pie for his something sweet for his lunch. Well, he was just out of coffee, so he picked the French vanilla flavor coffee. This is more lunch accoutrement. So we got just like these little cups, like throwaway cups with lids. So I figured I could put like ranch in here, and then like if his sandwiches are too soggy, we can put the condiments in here, stuff like that, or like hummus. Cutlery, because we already in the fridge have yogurts and like fruit cups, so there's that. I want sandwich sized bags and snack sized bags, and this is for me. I be loving these cheese dip and cracker sticks. Oh, Christy mentioned them she bought them at the store, and I have been thinking about it since. My allergies are so bad to the point that like allergy meds are just not helping. Oh my god, you guys are gonna die. Let's go get a new battery. Before we get back to that, I'm gonna grab, there's one more, we have one hand soap left in our reserves, and a red hand soap exploded all over this one, but it's the mahogany teakwood scent. So I'm gonna put this in the kitchen as our kitchen hand soap because it's about empty, and then we just used up the hand soap in the hall bathroom. We did buy some hand soap, so I don't use the hall bathroom, so I'm putting the one that I like the best in the kitchen, which was the mahogany teakwood. Okay, do you guys have a preferred bathroom in your house? Because I don't use the hall bathroom unless it's like an emergency or Chris is using the other bathroom. I walk to the other bathroom. Chris wanted ham sandwiches. We got some ham. I did get bagels, so I got veggie cream cheese. We needed car gum, taco seasoning for tacos. I didn't make the chicken bacon ranch pasta last week, so we still have the stuff for that. Taco blend cheese. Why do they have taco blend? They have taco blend and then they have fiesta blend. I don't know the difference, but I just grab whatever one I see first. Lettuce for sandwiches, cucumbers for hummus, tomatoes for sandwiches, shreddy letty for tacos. The total this week was like $140. Because we did pick up a bunch of random stuff. We got another pack of banana chocolate chip muffins. Those were really good last week. Toothpaste. And then this has the hand soap in it. I'm actually going to leave it all in this bag so I can just bring it to the pantry, the linen closet. We got coconut vanilla. We have got coconut ocean mist. And we have got pink sangria. I'm going to put the pink sangria in the it's a full bathroom, the hallway bathroom. We've got Chris's noodles. We have got sour cream for tacos. We've got bell pepper for hummus. Then we've got hummus. I got classic roasted red pepper. One between that and lemon garlic, but the classic. We've got taco shells. We've got wheat bread for Chris's sandwiches, as well as everything bagels for bagels, of course. And then we just have a package of ground chicken. That's everything. I'm gonna go get it all put away immediately. And then I think I'm going to edit. I only have one video that needs to be edited for this week, and then everything else is getting ahead. Chris, as my editor, he was very much like he would do videos as needed. I would like to personally get to a place where I'm editing videos as they're completed and just having a bunch scheduled. So I think I'm gonna take today as like a fat editing day. That's my plan. Hey friends, I've edited 2 videos for Hannah's Reading Realm. I did the Besties Pick My Reads continuing series, and then for my other channel for Plan a Hannah, I did a Plan With Me, my kit lineup, and a vlog. So I'm already 5 videos in, and it's only not even 4 o'clock, but I am feeling peckish, so I think I'm gonna get a little snacky poo and have to pee. I've been reading like a chapter of my book in between like editing, but I just don't feel like it right now. I forgot to tell you guys, I have to bring my wallet back up here because Riley Sager posted about like the book tour he's going on to promote his new book that comes out this year in June 11th. And, I don't know when the book's coming out, but he was saying that there was low availability for the Austin one, which is going to be at Book People. And I simply got the last ticket, and I could pass away because I'm so excited. What do I want for a snack? I really don't feel like cutting up vegetables right now, so I'm just gonna grab some crackers to fuel me through the rest of this editing. But there's like 3 more book videos and 2 Plan With Me's that could be edited, and then I'll be caught up. Then everything that could be edited will be edited, which is kind of just like my goal. And then like going forward on Mondays, have that be like my editing day, and I will just edit everything that, all the book videos that I had finished, like anything that can be edited will be edited. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video, I think, while I eat my snack. Hey friends, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm PMSing bad today. Very bad. And I'm so hungry and nothing sounds good. And I didn't get anything that sounded good at the grocery store. It's one of those days. So a Cava just opened up by us. So I did simply go and get a salad bowl, I suppose. Let's take a peek. Got the little free pita. What I got, I don't really know. It is here. It is a salad bowl with romaine falafel hummus, feta tzatziki, fire roasted corn, double pickled onion, cucumber, feta, crumbled feta, pita crisp, yogurt, dill, and lemon herb tahini. So I did not get a fork, so I just grabbed one. Whatever the crispy part on top that I added is definitely not on top. There ain't nothing crispy up in here, but I will show you the bowl. 1 second. Hopefully this satisfies me. Hello friends. I do not think I have vlogged it all today. I'm exhausted, but it's also freezing in my house, and I think it's because it's so hot outside. It is. Saw a bee out there earlier, and I've been really like paranoid that they're building another hive or a nest or whatever the fuck the bees do. But it takes a lot out of you, and your body's just kind of going through it. But I did order 2 things on Amazon, and classic Amazon, they sent it in 2 packages. Also, Chris starts his Amazon delivery training on, today's Tuesday, on Thursday, so there's that. But I'm just like laying down watching a YouTube video. I have about 45 minutes left in it, and then if I don't fall asleep, because I'm fully allowing myself to take a nap right now if I fall asleep, but if I don't, then I'm going to meal prep some vegetables. So here is one of my orders. It is kind of hard to see in this packaging. I'll open it. Basically, to make standees of characters for whenever I am the DM for our adventure league. I just like to be prepared. So it's like all of these little things, and I'll print like a sticker. I'll like measure it, and I'll print out a sticker and put it on both sides. And then it's just like the little standees to stand them in. I thought that would work out perfect. And then the other thing is a really exciting book. If you are unaware, during Bookmas on my book channel, I read book 1 in the Hannah Swenson murder mysteries and baked a couple of the recipes, because something fun about these books is that there is recipes in them, which I think is so fun. And so I did make, I think, 2 recipes in that. I made the title recipe because the other one was the chocolate chip cookie murder. So I made the, this only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This only has 7 recipes in it. Whereas I think this one, this is like a later in the series book, has I think like a lot more recipes. I think as the series goes on, the books have more recipes in them because I think that's like what people love. Yeah, like in this book, there's this many recipes, and it's like the same length. So basically, in the first video, I made 2 recipes. I made the chocolate chip cookies, and then I made like a lemon something. And this, and basically my rule of thumb is going to be, I'm going to be making 2 to 3 recipes per video. If the book, like this one and the first one, they are only having like dessert baked goods. Whereas like the plum pudding murder, there's like savory options. So if there's savory options, I'll make 1 savory and 2 sweet, because I just can't have that much baked goods. They won't get eaten. And then this one, this book's less than 300 pages, which is awesome. It's like exactly 300 pages, I think. But there is only 7 recipes to pick from. Strawberry shortcake, which is the name of it, so that's for sure one of the things I'm going to make. Apricot bed pudding, probably not. Oatmeal raisin crisps, probably not, because I don't like raisins. Cocoa snaps, Hawaiian flan, molasses crackles, and chocolate Highlander cookie bars. So that's exciting. I'm glad to have got this. I can put this in my to haul pile, and I will be making a video where it's like a spoiler filled murder mystery situation. But I just wanted to pop on there. We did have date day. We went to a couple different half-price books. We went to Nothing Bundt Cake. If you have Nothing Bundt Cake, what's your go-to flavor? Mine is lemon, and Chris's is strawberry cream. So we got those. I put the laundry away, and I've just been for the last 30 minutes watching YouTube because I pooped. I'm just so sleepy, and I've been sleeping like ass for days. I'm over it. But I gotta pee, so I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna put this book in the to haul pile. I'm gonna bring these things into my office, and then I'll check in with you guys when I start doing the veggie prep for the week. Hi friends, I've re-put on my cute outfit because I actually didn't even finish my YouTube video. I decided I was feeling like reading and not watching YouTube. I was feeling a bit refreshed after my relax, but I am planning to go outside and read, and I want to film b-roll while I'm out there for the video. And with that being said, I want to look cute, so I'm gonna show you guys this. Hold on. I'm gonna go do the vegetable prep first with you guys before we switch over to that, but I gotta show you how perfect this is. Look at how good these book tabs match this book. Literally perfect. So let's go deal with the veggie tables, and I'm gonna listen to my audiobook while we chop some shit, baby. Okay, so I got all of the b-roll that I want to get right now, so I'm gonna change my outfit again. Is this really dramatic? Yes, but it's like 100 degrees out, and I do want to like be out and enjoying the sunshine, but I want to put my hair up and put on, like, I'm wearing a dress with shorts underneath the dress. and it just kind of feels like a lot of layers. So I am putting on a tank top and regular like cozy shorts. I'm gonna put my hair up further, like, okay guys, it literally changed because I sweat so bad while I was out there. It was just like, do I think that TMI? Maybe, I don't know. I don't really believe in TMI. For me personally, the only place I ever sweat is like under boob sweat. Otherwise, I don't really perspirate all that much. But I'm like a little snack plate because I'm feeling kind of hungry and I feel like I've been just eating really, really bad. I've been feeling bad about myself and feeling gross. So we're gonna have a little snack. Okay. I'm gonna start with a little bit of hummus. A little bit of this lunch meat. I'll just eat it plain. I don't really care all that much. I love red pepper hummus. I think it's so good. In the vein of Tiffany with her mustard plates, we'll do like a dollop of mustard as well. I grab a pickle, because if I am anything, I am a pickle girl. I have like a little bit. This is also good for Operation Cleaning Out the Fridge. We use 2 pieces of salami and 2 pieces of pepperoni. I actually have more pepperoni than I do have salami, but do that. We'll do some cukes. Just can't even see. Do bell pepper. Bell pepper is my favorite like vegetable to dip. So I forgot to get like some sort of fruit to put on here. All we have is like mandarin orange cups, which I personally, I don't like mandarin oranges. I think they're disgusting. But that's just me. Let's see if there's anything in here that seems like would be good to put on there. I like these onion chips from Trader Joe's. I'll put like a handful of that on there. Very oniony. Do pistachios go bad? Do nuts go bad? I don't know. Information that I simply don't have. I'll taste one. Yeah, it tastes fine to me. I don't know, throw some pistachios on there, why not? Like I said, this is Operation Empty the Pantry a little. I also do, it's obviously not healthy. I'm not trying to be like healthy. I'm just trying to be like healthier. I do still have this homemade onion dip that I'm trying to get through. So I'll add that to my dip concoction. My little area of all my flavored dips. And I'll just throw on some regular potato chips as well. So we can just have a fun little variety pack of things. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Bada bing, be good. I wish I had like something sweet, like I said, that I could put on there. I do have, they have these like chocolate peanut butter bars. They're huge though. So I don't think I want to do that. So this is just gonna have to be the setup. Nothing sweet, because I don't want the mandarins at all. Like, that sounds disgusting to me. So this will be my cute little lunch snack. Dinner snack plate, question mark? Who knows what we're calling it, but we're going for it. Guys, we're leaving the house and I'm bringing you with me. It's all very shocking information, I know, but we are.
Hello.
Exploring, not exploring, we're going on an adventure because it is Chris's last day as a free man, as I keep saying.
Tomorrow I start training.
You guys can take your guesses as to where we are. I won't tell you until we get out of the garage. That's the hint, is that we are in a parking garage. And another hint, I took a wrong turn because it's a very me thing to do. We're getting lunch. It's your next. And then, are you ready for it? Dun, 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 dun. It says there.
Oh, there you go.
We are at the Domain. We're gonna get lunch. I, at the very least, will probably get gelato because I'm a slut for some gelato.
Ooh, I do like gelato.
Here we are, and none of the stores here are really like anything I'm interested in ever in my life, if I'm being honest with you. There used to be an Amazon bookstore, but that closed, which is really tragic. But Chris really wants Culinary Dropout. The only thing I really eat there is the pretzels, so I'm be getting pretzels. It's also an extreme heat warning, so there's that. Okay, I got the pretzel bites with provolone, fondue cheese, and Chris got the turkey pastrami on a pretzel bun, baby. Lunch was pretty good. Our waiter was not, but
Not very attentive, but it is what it is.
But we are on our way to Frost to get some gelato. My go-to gelato is half caramel, half pistachio. And Chris said that I convinced him. I said that he was either going to get strawberry or coffee. He says he thinks he's going to get coffee. But fun fact, whenever I'm already going to probably have a stomachache from the cheese. But fun fact, whenever we were in Italy, I didn't once get a stomachache from dairy. It just goes to show you how horrible America is. Pistachio and caramel. When you are near the big barns, you go to the big barns. I'll be honest, I most likely will not buy anything here because they don't tend to have many of the buy one get one 50% off tables here. And otherwise I think Barnes is kind of overpriced. They just simply are kind of expensive for being so huge. But this Barnes has a pretty good, they must have, I think they reorganized because this was the horror section last time I was here. But last time I was here, they did have a pretty good horror section. It may have changed though, because if this is all of it, that's not very good. There's more horror, don't you fret. I am currently in the process of wanting to collect all of not Stephen Graham Jones, no. I am in the process of collecting all Greg Hendrick. I don't have that one, but I'm not going to get it. But Josh Mallerman is who I was trying to think of because I love him. Hello guys, we are back from our adventures about, I took you guys with me. I was like, I feel like I haven't talked to you guys today, but I did. I literally took you with me on our adventures. Okay, I just filmed a final conclusion clip for my book club video, and I was literally sitting here crying, filming that, just like reading some of the quotes from the book. Can't take it. I am next up going to read, I think, like the prologue and like 3 chapters of this next book that I'm reading to see how I'm liking it, basically. Well, not even that, because I'm reading it on my Kindle. I'm going to see how long it says it's going to take me to finish the book, because I would like to go like listen to this audiobook that I'm in the middle of, mainly because I have like a handful that I want to get through before I leave for Dallas next week. So it's kind of the plan, you know, the plan, Stan. So I am going to read a little bit of this. It's going to be for reading my bookish subscriptions video, and then I will check in with you guys later. It's already 5:30. I'm going to make a lunch for Chris later before bed, but other than that, I talked to my dad on the phone earlier, and that's pretty much been all I've done. It's not been a very exciting day since I've gotten home. Hello friends, it's like 7 p.m. and I'm pretty hungry, I'm gonna be honest with you. And Chris is actually gonna be getting ready to go to bed here shortly. Not bed, but like take some sleepy medicine and start getting to sleep. So I think I'm like gonna start with figuring out lunch for him. I will for sure be making some sort of sandwich. This is one of those things where this is gonna be kind of like a trial run to see, like, most of the time whenever he starts with me, I'll make a lunch for him in the morning before he leaves, but because he's leaving super early in the morning, I don't want to have to get up, if I'm being honest with you. So we're just doing it now. So we've got some wheat bread. Gonna make a sandwich. I'm trying to decide if I want to put condiments on it or put them on the side. Got ham and provolone. This is, I think I'm just gonna start our sandwich. You know, start here. I don't know why, I just feel like making a lunch is fun. Did I make lunches for myself when I used to work in an office? No, absolutely not. But Chris's love language is acts of service, so that, like, knowing that fact makes me like excited to make a lunch for him. So I do fear that it's gonna get too soggy, so thinking that I will do like condiments in a container, question mark, and then just pack him a little knife. He's gonna need, I'll just do a fork, knife, and a spoon in this front pouch, which has like the handle, but we'll just do a little knife, spoon, and where are the forks? Fork. With a paper towel as a napkin in this front little pouch. And then we'll just do the condiments both just like in this little container, because why not? I do have, like, I have these, but this has like oil and vinegar in it. I need to buy like a new set of those And then I can just put ketchup and or mustard and mayo in them, and then just have that kind of like in his lunchbox as like a thing. One thing I do know about Chris is he is a meaty boy. He likes a decent amount of meat on his sandwiches. Oh my god, this smells vile, if I'm being honest with you. This is not a choice I would make as ham. No. Hell no. But I am a like cured meats on a sandwich type of person, and they make Chris have stomach issues. So we'll leave it at that. We will in fact leave it at that. Okay. Popping on some lightly patted down tomato. It's also one of those where, because this is like the first lunch I'm packing, I'm probably gonna pack more than he needs, and then we can adjust from there the next day. He can be like, okay, I wish I had this, or I wish I didn't have that type of situation, you know what I mean? I always like smush down the center of the lettuce to break it a little bit. Okay. And then we'll just top it with some cheese. It's kind of like an odd order, but it's all good. So we'll just put it in a Ziploc, and I'll pop it on the top so it doesn't get too squished. That. 1 second. Okay, as I mentioned, this is probably going to be a little bit of like an overpacked lunch, just for like the simple fact that I don't want him to not have enough. We have some strawberry Greek yogurt. We've got a fruit cup. I'll pack him a cranberry lime seltzer. Healthy portion with some hummus and veggies. Okay. Then I will use the snack baggies for some peppers and one. I just ripped this one, so I guess we'll just do them all. I think probably in one bag is fine. Got some green and yellow peppers in here. And we'll do some cucumbers. I know he loves a cucumber, so. And I have more cucumber I can cut up for later on, but that should be good. In here. Got a little Pringles So we got an oatmeal cream pie. He gets 2 breaks, so like some little snacky items. I'll toss some snacks in here as well. And then just a little package of nuts. And I think that that will be good. We will toss the sandwich on top, as well as the little condiment cup and the hummus cup. Actually, I don't want to put these on the bottom so that they can sit flat. And then I did instruct him to put his ice pack in here whenever he leaves. So that is that. Okay, so that was fun. I had a great time. Hope you enjoyed. And then, like I said, after tomorrow, I'll know like what adjustments to make, which is perfect. Comes with a strap, little strapper on. Pop her little strap on. LOL, no, pop the strap on the lunchbox. My foil came that I needed, so I can, that I ran out of, so I'm gonna grab that from the door. And then that should be that. I've actually got the cutlery over here, got the bread away. I'm gonna figure out what I want to eat for supper. Not really sure what I'm in the mood for, which is tragic. It's been kind of like a running issue for me, is nothing in the world sounds good. So really tragic times, you know what I'm saying? Hello friends, it's gonna be kind of loud out here because I do have the robot vacuum. There she is. Her name's Cinderella. Oh, I picked up a bunch of stuff, walked down to the mailbox, and y'all, I'm a very socially awkward person. Like, if you know me in real life, if you ever saw me in real life, if you've ever experienced me in real life, you know. Awkward. And so I was walking into the mail, and like, our neighborhood is pretty big. It's like a bunch of different neighborhoods all combined. And there's probably 30 minimum clusters of mailboxes in our neighborhood, right? Tell me why. I made myself just a pizza for lunch. I go bring a piece of mail that I needed to mail. I never bring mail to the mailboxes. The mailman was present, and I had to hand it to him directly. And I know that doesn't sound very like wild, but for somebody as awkward as me, it was unfortunate. I'm sorry. I just went from one annoying noise to another because the printer's going. I'm printing orders. I'm gonna organize those. I'm gonna pull foil today so that I can order foil if need be. I'm gonna do journaling cards, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do customs. Usually I flip customs and pull foil, but I wanna make sure that the foil gets here ASAP, so that's the plan. And then I did order foil, and it came yesterday, and they sent me red instead of pink tie-dye. And so like, I don't care that I have to send back the red. Like, I don't need it, so it's whatever. But the fact of the matter is that they had to pay for an extra shipping label to mail me the correct rolls of foil, and they're sending me a shipping label to mail back the others, and the cost of those 2 shipping labels is more than the 2 rolls of foil. So the math's not super mathing, but like, it's whatever. 'Tis whatever. But I'm gonna watch some YouTube and play BGA while I eat my lunch. My girly pop Becca and the Books posted an hour-long reading vlog, so You best believe I'm still bejeweled. I will be watching that. Oh, I need to load paper. I thought that it was done or that it got jammed. That's usually the issue, but evidently I didn't put enough paper in. It's gotta be like 3 pages left, but okay. I'm gonna go eat my lunch, watch some YouTube, and then get to work. I did sleep quite late. It's currently 12:30. I've only been up for an hour and a half. I woke up at 11. I was up till past 4 o'clock in the morning, which is horrendous behavior if you ask me. I'm like not super happy with myself for that, but it unfortunately it is what it is, the situation. Paperwork has been printed, so I'll deal with that after lunch, but I was up super late, so I slept pretty late, you know, because even sleeping until 11, if I didn't go to bed till like 4, it's still only 7 hours of sleep, so it was one of those nights, but I am going to continue on with my day, and I'll check in with you guys if there's anything to update on. Hello, my dear cutie pie honey bunches. I am about to make dinner. Chris and I just went for a walk, and I will admit, I like feeling kind of like lightheaded from it. I don't know what is wrong, but I'm making dinner, and I think dinner will simply help. I'm just making tacos, nothing crazy. Chris had his first day at work today, and oh boy, barely ate any of his lunch and then came home and threw it away because he just doesn't understand, I guess, how this all works, but we're learning. So maybe he'll tell you about his day when he comes out. I guess he got this like water jug from them, so I'm just gonna move that off the kitchen table, and then I will make him a new lunch today. He said that his sandwich did not get too soggy though, so that's good, because that was like my big concern. I have shorts on, I don't know if you can't see it, but just so you know. I'm starving all of a sudden. I didn't feel like all that hungry whenever Chris got home. I mean, he got home like a couple of hours ago. He left around like 3:15, and it's like past 5 now. So he's been home for a bit. I just was finishing pulling foil because I wanted to order the foil ASAP, so hopefully it would get here ASAP. And it literally shipped, like I ordered it at 4:45 and it shipped at 4:51, which was crazy behavior, but we love to see it, simply. So I'm just gonna grab an onion to slice up for the tacos, of course. We've got our shells, we've got our meat, we got our stuff. We need sour cream. Okay, we need taco sauce. Here's Chris's. And then I have mine, plus I have a backup because mine's almost empty. So, we got lettuce, cheese, I think is the thing I'm missing currently. But it's been like an okay day. I have about a little over an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes left in the current audiobook that I'm listening to. And Emily, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. It's in like an upcoming YouTube comments pick my TBR, and it was one of Emily's picks, and she did gift me the book for Christmas, but it's not for me, mate. It's just not for me. I'm sure she'll be like, girl, it's literally all good. But it's not hitting for me personally. So it's been kind of rough. I'm trying to get through it, if I'm being honest with you. And I don't want to bring it to tomorrow. And the reason it's been rough is because I've known from about 40% that it's simply a 2-star for me, which is objectively not a 2-star because it has a very good rating on Goodreads. It has like a 4 point something on Goodreads. I also asked Chris to take out the cardboard while I was making dinner, so just wanted to get that over there. But everybody else seems to really love it. It's just not for your girl at all. Don't forget about the cardboard, baby.
I was gonna do it after dinner.
Oh.
Because it's about to be done.
No, it's not. I literally have not even turned on the stove yet.
Okay.
But yeah, so he's gonna take out the cardboard. The boy always likes a reason to dawdle. But I've been I like printed all the orders, organized everything. I did journaling cards, filmed a reel of that. I filmed a different reel for book journals. And then for book journaling stuff to post probably tomorrow, we'll see, who knows, whenever I feel like it, I guess. And then I started working on customs while I was waiting for Christy to be done working, so we could FaceTime while I pulled foil, and we did that, and she decluttered some shit. It's been like our thing, is we each will do a task that we don't want to do. For me, it's always pulling foil. For her, it's always doing some sort of organizing / decluttering. And so we're like, well, we'll do it together, because then we can just like chit chat and like support each other through the bullshit. I also I've been like saving this past month, and because I've been wanting to buy some new bookshelves for, I don't have like enough rooms in this rental. I'm gonna set the timer for the shelves because I don't want to forget about them. I don't have like a library room, but like our bedroom is basically my library room, if you know, you know. And we have one wall that's a huge blank wall that I just like stack shit in front of. But it's been like a month now that I've been really excited about possibly adding some more bookshelves and making it be like almost 360 bookshelves in the room. And I just think it's gonna be so cozy, especially like in the winter months. But I, you know, didn't want to just spend like a couple $100s. I wanted to really think about it, and I've been thinking about it and thinking about it, and me and Chris had to talk about it. And I was like, do you think like I should do it? You know, I get always feel like a lot of guilt when I spend money on myself. So, and Chris is like, buy them right now or I'm gonna be mad at you. And I'm like, okay. So I ordered those, and I paid a little bit extra to have them delivered from IKEA, because we live like 30 minutes from IKEA, and since this wall is a lot bigger than my other wall where I have my Billy bookcases, I'm getting more bookshelves than on there. And the bookshelves on that wall like were maximum what could fit in my car. So we would have had to take 2 trips to IKEA. And so like the money I'm spending on shipping and not having to like deal with the like physical labor of getting them in my car and blah blah blah, and the amount of money I'm saving on not having to drive 2 hours, because it would be like 30 minutes there and back, 30 minutes there and back twice. I was like, it makes sense to just pay for the delivery, and it can be delivered tomorrow. So I'm not going to be able to work on it until next week, which is fine, because I need to work on orders this weekend, which is great, wonderful, magical. But it will be something for me to look forward as like a reward next week to do, and I'm very much so looking forward to it. And yeah, desperately needed some onion, and that was the ingredient that I forgot on Chris's sandwich today for work, was onion. I was like, I knew it was something that I had been like forgetting, and it was for sure that. But he said it was a delicious sandwich, so we love to see it. He also forgot that the condiments weren't on it, I guess, until like halfway through. So I'm like, oh my goodness, silly boy. Literally, usually I eat 6 tacos. I feel like that sounds kind of dramatic, but I put like, I'm not exaggerating when I say, or like under exaggerating. I'm not joking when I tell you that I put probably a tablespoon of chicken in each of my tacos, with mainly just like vegetables and like crunchiness, because I don't particularly love meat. So my like 6 tacos are probably the equivalent of like 4 regular. We spilled some taco seasoning while this is cooking. I could just start prepping lunch prep. To do like a double whammy. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm getting too distracted talking with you guys. But yeah, I'm so hungry. So hungry. Oh wait, do you want to tell everybody about your first day at work?
Okay, I did it. It was my first day of training. Wowee. So I started work at Amazon. I'm going to be a driver, and today it was just a whole lot of like reading, whole lot of, you know, doing lessons and stuff. And there was a little hands-on stuff where like we went outside and we helped some of the drivers load up their vans and all that jazz. But at the end of the day, there was a test on everything we learned, and your boy got 100. What can I say? Easy peasy lemon wheezy. And yeah, so tomorrow I go back in. Then I think tomorrow is like a driving test or something, but yeah. Pretty easy day, pretty simple day. You know, I'm just a badass. What can I say? No big deal.
Oh, it's quite dark in here. Hello, friends. It is Friday, gotta get down Friday. I am putting in some banana nut bread, zucchini bread wax throughout the living room. Whoa. Just pop this wax out and it jumped at me. Because I want a nice smelling living room today. But my IKEA order for my bookshelves is out for delivery and I'm the next stop. I only paid for like door delivery and paid for like in-home delivery because it was more money than I was willing to spend on shipping. So will I come to regret that? Probably. I don't think I personally am gonna be able to bring the stuff in by myself. So it'll probs be waiting out front until Chris gets home, but the email said that I'm the next stop, so that's cool. I checked where they're located. They're probably like a good 10-15 minutes away, depending on traffic. And Chris is at his final day of training. Today he should learn like A, when he's like actually starting, and B, like what his schedule is gonna be. I'm gonna pull out some frozen chicken so that I can possibly make the pasta either today or tomorrow. We'll pop that in the sink. Grabbing my DC. And yeah. But that's currently the plan for that. I'm not gonna get to my bookshelves probably until Monday, but that's fine. It's all good. I will have them, and that's what counts. But I'm gonna get to work on finishing up my customs prep. I probably got through like 1/4 of the stuff yesterday, which is fine because I didn't start that till quite late actually. My window in my office is right out front, so I'm like waiting to see the person. I'm gonna grab my headphones. I have a sweatshirt in my office and I have my heated blanket. I'm sure I will be cold here in like 3 minutes, but I do want to cuddle up with my heated blanket. I also need to do a bunch of book video updates, so I'll do that this morning as well. But that I was gonna do it last night and then I just like didn't. I don't know what that's about, but we're here, we're doing it. Can I get her done, baby? I set my alarm for 9 because I didn't want to sleep all day, and I woke up at 8:59. I literally woke up 1 minute before my alarm, which I'm so happy about because I feel like waking up to the alarm tends to be kind of jarring. So I was pretty thrilled to wake up prior to my alarm, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already like, okay, I need my sweatshirt. So it's so quiet without Chris home. It's definitely gonna be an adjustment for me. I watch too much true crime and I do get kind of spooked being home alone, but it'll be fine. I'll have to be a big girl, and big girls don't cry. Just fucking kidding, I cry all the time. I am like the epitome of, I cry a lot but I'm so productive. Truly. What was I gonna say? Whenever TTPD first came out, Andrea was listening to it while I was sleeping. We were in Dallas and she's like, oh my god, there's this one line and it's so, you know, like, oh my god, truly. But I'm gonna get to work and I'm gonna go do my book updates whenever this is delivered because I want to be able to stalk out my window. Is that creepy? Maybe, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, so you have only 2 bars of battery, which means you're gonna like instantly die because it's just how this operates for me. I literally, every sound I hear, it's an intruder, but pretty sure my IKEA came. I saw him. This man was just slanging these boxes on one arm, and I'm just like, sir, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to bring this into my house. And you're just doing this like a crazy person? Oh yeah. I fear I'm missing something because I ordered 3. Oh no. Here it is. Here we are, baby. 1, 2, 3 of the big billies and 2 of the skinny small billies. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be like a Chris problem when Chris gets home because I don't think we can really be dealing with that. Oh, I just did the deadbolt. He will not be able to enter the house if that's the case. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna go get to work now. Bye. It's about 12:30. So, oh, I forgot to put wax out here. It smells so good. I am going to eat lunch. What I'm gonna have? That's a good question. I want something kind of just like quick because I want to keep working. I finished, so I have all of the orders that were placed Thursday through Sunday of last week and then Monday through Wednesday of this week. But the ones that were from last week are taking longer because the treat week for that week involved customs, so there's a ton of customs, and I just finished everything from that week. So the rest should be quite smooth sailing from here on out, which I'm excited about. I think I might just make some, I think, oh no, Chris did the dishes. What a sweet guy. Oh, I love that clown. I'm gonna make some toaster strudel and I'll have that for lunch, and then I will continue on my journey. I did text, Chris texted me that he was on his lunch break and that he thinks the only thing that's left for the day is to do their driving exam. So, which is like the one thing he's most worried about. Chris drives very, how do I say this kindly? We'll say that Chris is a very careful driver. I think that maybe an 80-year-old would drive around the same speed and with the same cautiousness. So I don't think it's gonna be like an issue. I think he's not like a crazy driver. He's not a fast driver. He's very mindful. So it should be what they're looking for, you know? So I am excited to see how that goes for him. Yeah, I've been listening to my audiobook and a I'll talk about it like more thoroughly in my upcoming, this is for a reading books based on their covers video, but in case you guys have read this book, because it is quite popular, it's romance, and it is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young, like an accidental pregnancy trope, and I'm like having a really hard time not being pissed off at the female main character because these two people go to hook up and the condom box is empty, and so she's like, oh my god, like what do we do? He's like, we should stop, should we stop? And she was like, well, I'm on birth control, and he was like, I've been tested since the last time I had sex, so I'm all good. And she's like, same. And then when she ends up pregnant, you know that going in, that's like what it says on the back of the book, that she gets pregnant. She's talking to her bestie gal, and her bestie gal is like, says something to her, and she's like, well, I'm on birth control. And she's like, yeah, but you don't remember to take it. And she's like, well, I've been trying to be better at it. But like, I just think it's morally wrong to tell somebody you are on birth control as like a reason to not use a condom, because that is implying that you're using it properly when you're actually not using it properly, and that's resulting in a pregnancy. It's one thing if you're like on birth control and something just happens, or if you're on birth control and like, if you've watched The Fosters, for example, the one character was on an antibiotic that interfered with her birth control, that she was unaware of that side effect. But like, to knowingly know, I have a headache, that you are not properly taking the anti-baby medicine, and then telling the person you're being intimate with that you're on birth control so you don't need the condom, is, in my opinion, morally wrong. So I'm having a hard time detaching that and just taking the story for what it is. Chris is home from work, and I am gonna have a little snack with some chips and dip. He went to, I was not like starving like for dinner currently. I'm actually gonna put the chicken in the fridge, but I was not starving, so I didn't really feel like preparing supper. Also, Chris is gonna start either Monday or Tuesday, probably, most likely, so that's exciting. I'm gonna throw this chicken in the fridge, and I'll cook this tomorrow, the pasta dish, and it'll be perfectly fine. But I wasn't really like super hungry, and I really wanted to finish work also. Sweet Angel Boy brought in all of my boxes, so yeah, basically that's that. But I'm gonna have a little snack because I'm feeling like I've had too much caffeine today and I wasn't hungry. So I asked Chris if he could just get me a McDonald's Diet Coke because he's going to McDonald's. I can't like not have a Mickey Stacy, you know what I'm saying? But I've already had too much caffeine today. And when I have noticed it, I do know, don't need to tell me that caffeine is bad for anxiety, and I have made the connection that when I do overindulge on caffeine, I feel it in the anxiety parts of my life. So I know that it's bad, but it's what we're doing. So I'm gonna have a little snack with some potato chips. It's been my friend, however good. You know about them, you know about them. It's the best for onion dip if you were unaware, at least in my humble opinion. That's the one I grew up on, so it's like my fave. But I'm gonna watch some YouTube whenever I am done. I actually just uploaded the June foil bundle, and then I have released these, which are super fun. This way. No, this way. Here they are. There's three. There's a third size too. Here we go. All of them. Basically, you can pick any pattern in the shop, and there's 3 different sizes you can get for journaling, and I think that's really exciting. There's over 800 patterns in the shop to pick from, so your options are endless. Also, being in here with shorts with my heated blanket has been such a vibe today because I did not get overheated, but I got to feel cozy, which is great. So I'm gonna eat And then I probably won't talk to you guys much the rest of this video because I'll make the pasta with you tomorrow, but I'm just gonna be working all weekend. I want to get all of my orders done, and then I will be making my bookshelves hopefully on Monday, which I'm excited about. But that will be for a video on Hannah's reading room. So you guys will see the finished result when that happens. Hey cool cats and kittens, I just took a shower. About to shower, obviously my hair's not wet, but felt good. Chris and I went for a walk. Also felt, it was so hot. It's like supposed to rain. I got an email about thunderstorm warnings, as well as like when you check the weather it says thunderstorm warning. So it's quite damp out there and the air is quite wet feeling, so it's just something. It's something. But yeah. I'm just ready to relax for the evening. In case you wondered, I have officially peaked. Yesterday I posted oh my god, last night we had to freaking get my car in the garage because we were getting 2-inch hail. And it was a nightmare because my car has like a safety feature where it doesn't let you go forward if there's like an obstacle. There's lots of obstacles in the garage. But you guys, I posted a reel last night, yesterday, talking about my new favorite autobiography. Let me just pop this up here. Do you see who liked it? Uncle motherfucking Jesse liked my reel, and I think I might pass away. I think death is on the horizon because it's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. And there's that. I'm gonna go put some wax in the living room. I need to grab a hair tie, and then I'll check in with you guys. Okay, got my hair up, and we are ready to get started on this day of fun. So I definitely need to make some PR freebies first things first this morning. It's on the docket. Like, one of the first items up would be some PR freebies, which is fine. Waiting for some foil to come in the mail because of that bullshit, and it should all be here today, which is good. So the first one we have is Morgan. I also need to make the bonus freebies. Morgan from Wisconsin did not pick a PR freebie. She's gonna get this funny little fish with a top hat as her sticker. She makes me LOL. Then second in line is Catherine. Catherine wants Andrea's freebie. She's gonna get it in green tie-dye. And she will do a little mixeroo here of the stickers. She's gonna get this like advertisement for maple syrup. I think those are funny, cute. Then after Catherine, we have got Marie. Nope, did I skip one? Or did I miss Marie when I was doing? Is it? Oh, it's stuck to Catherine. Oh, my sister's calling me back. Bye. Loving the book that I'm listening to, but Chris just went and grabbed us some Dairy Queen, so I'm gonna take a break. I've only completed 3 orders, which isn't like stellar, but the order I'm working on right now is one of the bigger orders, so that would be why, but it's all good. It's got lots of Sunset Hollow, which is just, I'm just obsessed with Sunset Hollow. But Chris got me some chicken fingers and fries and a Diet Coke, and I'm gonna eat this and watch YouTube, and then when I'm done eating, it's back to work, baby. So Chris and I just went on a walk. I literally look horrifying, and it's kind of how I feel. It was so hot. Our like TV tells you like what the temperature is, and it said it was 90, which like it's usually not that bad, but I fear that it's lying. 94 feels like 96. Yeah, they felt kind of like 100 out there. Oh my god, but whew, back to work. But I'm currently sweating. It is 2:15, 2:19, and we'll see how long it takes me to be cold enough that I need to go get my sweatshirt, because right now I'm so hot, the thought of putting a sweatshirt on makes me want to throw up. Hey friends, I don't think I ever updated you about how long it took me to need to get my sweatshirt yesterday. And basically I never changed out of my shorts. I just put my sweatshirt on like an hour and a half later. Not that you like super care, but I realized I left you hanging and that was rude. Tonight was quite an irritating, or yesterday as a whole was quite an unfortunate experience with the foil situation. So I don't know what I said. So basically we went all day. So basically I had needed pink tie-dye foil, right? Whatever. And it was supposed to come in the mail in my package that came, I think, Wednesday. And they gave me the wrong color. They sent me red instead. And so I emailed them and I'm like, help. And so they did send out the replacement, which is great, lovely. And the replacement was gonna be there yesterday. It was like, they mailed it out. Well, what really annoyed me is that they mailed it out and it sat in pre-shipment for a bit. And then whatever. Yesterday, it was out for delivery, as well as a foil order that I just placed on Thursday. This was Wednesday, they shipped it. And then I placed a foil order on Thursday that shipped like 6 minutes after I ordered it. And it arrived yesterday. And the one with the pink tie-dye, the like guy must have forgotten on the truck. And then he did come back to deliver it at like 9 p.m. It was like right when I finished work, but we're gonna get to it. We have like 14 or 15 orders to do today, nothing crazy. One of the orders is really big, but it is my lovely friend Christy's order, and she has given me strict orders that if it's being a pain in the ass, if I'm having issues, to just skip it and do it next time I work on orders, because she doesn't need the things right now, and she will be on a little vacay next week. So she's not gonna be like searching for it. She's not even gonna be home. But also washed my hair last night and it feels so nice. I do hate to put it up immediately, but when I'm working, if my hair is down, because, okay, here's the thing. My hair is really annoying because I have quite a bit of cowlicks, and like this one right, like I have them right here, and I think due to them being there, my hair, this is how my hair naturally falls like this. And like I'll push it away and it just like comes back to being in front of my face when it is not heat styled and like pushed in a different direction. So when it's down while I am working, I just get very like, I feel like the best word is overstimulated by my hair being like all up in my grill. But I am ready for a good work day. It's like 9 something, so got up decently today, and we're gonna just jump into it, baby. Hey guys, just am taking a little break to eat some McDonald's because it sounded good, okay? It really just did. I don't know what to tell you other than that's what I'm doing. It just is like the fact of the matter. I'm taking a break from listening to dang what's it called? I'm listening to The Shining. And I just fear maybe Mr. King is not the author for me. I'm not really liking it all that much, if I'm being honest with you. It's like a 3. It's like fine. But like, I want to like him. I want to like his books, and I'm just not. And it's making my heart unhappy. Making me very unhappy. But I'm gonna find something to watch on the good old YT. That means YouTube. Well, I have some McDonald's, and then I'm listening to it at 2.5 speed, but I have like 6 hours left, so like less than 3 hours of actual listening time, which is not so bad. It's only 1:30, but I will for sure finish it today. And I only have about 6 orders left. One of them is really big, like I mentioned, but I'll definitely get it done. It's no biggie today. But that's my plan. It is 7:30. We took a break for lunch, and we are done. We did it. We did it. Yeah. We finished everything that needed to be done for the day, which is so exciting. And I'm hungry. I don't know if I told you guys. Yeah, I did tell you that I got McDonald's. And we found out that Chris is gonna be doing his, I keep calling it a ride along, even though like that makes it sound like he's going with the police. What's it called? A like shadowing day. Basically he has to do like that. That's like the final bit that he has to do before he like actually gets started. So he's gonna be doing that on Tuesday, and our anniversary is this upcoming week, and we're gonna actually celebrate it tomorrow. It's on Wednesday, but we're not sure after that training if he's gonna work at all this week. Like the schedule doesn't have him on it, but I'm not sure if it's like he has to see how the training goes and then they do it. I don't really know the vibes, so I didn't want to not do it tomorrow and then him like have to work. Plus Wednesday is the day before I leave for Dallas, so I'm gonna need to like pack and blah 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 and whatever. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat something here in a sec. I don't really know my plans post that. I have quite a headache. Wow, I feel like it looks like that's so weird. You see this on my face? Huh. But my back hurts and my tootsies hurts. This is one thing with like not having Chris working with me anymore is I'm doing a lot more standing, and I'm old, so like my tootsies hurt simply. But I think I might make mac and cheese. That sounds kind of good. I've been talking about mac and cheese today, so now I'm like in the mood for mac and cheese. And then I think it's just gonna probably be a lazy evening because I'm pooped. Alright guys, we're gonna end this here. It's 2:30 on Monday, and I just got home. We've had a whole day out, but while you guys are watching this, it is Chris and I's wedding anniversary, so drop some sort of wedding emoji down below. The bride, the groom, kissing people, a heart, a chapel, a ring, you name it, anything romance, anything wedding related, drop it down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!